Hello, everybody. This is Rampage and Mr. B. Oh no, they can't. Mr. B will acquire audio in just a moment, but we're back on the Mindfirst server. We're currently in a call with DK and iGamer, so I'm gonna go ahead and undeafen. You
Hey,
built a
Rampage.
wall.
Is it big and thick?
I don't know.
There's a DK.
Howdy, howdy. Sorry for being late.
No worries.
And how was your Thanksgiving?
Well, since my dad worked Thursday, our Thanksgiving was more of going to Wakanda.
Oh, that's right. You did say you weren't going to go see that.
Mhm.
And what were your thoughts?
I believe the movie was very delicious.
I've been
You
able
ate
to
the movie?
determine.
How
It
did
was
you achieve eating the movie?
well. See, first you open your mouth really big and nice.
And then you eat the hard drive.
Yeah, we went to
So it was well
East
liked
Chase.
by all, huh?
Yeah.
That's
I
good.
didn't expect the whole Little Mermaid sequence, but other than
Huh?
that, it was great.
I had
Mhm.
no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, whenever people ask me, I just say it was great, except the whole Little Mermaid sequence, which was very unexpected.
Okay. So this is a thing,
Um, it's not a lie.
huh?
Um, yeah.
Ah, yes. I still need sheep to test with. Or other animals.
Oh,
well, maybe if you ask my gamer very
now you have
nicely.
support.
Yeah. But iGamer is doing support for
What kind
other
of support?
the tickets. He has support tickets, and he has to go do the support tickets. Because apparently he hasn't done any of them.
I've been neglecting them over Thanksgiving. Also, the person's issue with the sheep is definitely happening.
Oh no. What is this person's problem with sheep?
It's for a plugin that stacks like mobs together, but when you try and die the stack, it malfunctions and then spits out an extra sheep, randomly changes the color, and then restacks extra sheep that shouldn't exist. So it's basically a sheep duplicator.
That's unfortunate.
Huh.
Unintended consequences.
Yeah. Oh. That's the wrong Google account. There you go.
You used the wrong Google account.
Yeah, I was trying to sign into my paste bin and I used the wrong Google account.
I can understand that. Particularly because I have Google split my two main accounts, as you know, because there's the one with my name, which is the one I use to watch YouTube, and then there's one that I use to actually stream to, and they're two different things. That's a funny thing. You remember how I was telling y'all where I place where I had met Nick.
Mm-hmm.
Before that, I played a different version of that game from a different company, and I was making a trivia hunt on a forum, right? When I was making the quizzes and stuff.
Yeah.
So I made this trivia thing. And I had information in the different videos, but I was very worried about using a single account. Because then someone could just hit videos and see all the videos, right? So it's not much of a scavenger hunt if someone can just casually see everything, right?
Yeah.
And Chris was way too crafty to use private.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
So instead, Chris made like 20 different YouTube accounts with 20 different emails. It's fine, right?
You could have just unlisted the videos, and then you would have to have the URL for them all.
Yep. But no, instead Chris made multiple email accounts and multiple YouTube accounts specifically for the scavenger hunt.
Wow.
I'm glad, like back then, you didn't have to like provide a credit card or anything to create an account, and I didn't particularly make Gmail accounts. I like made YouTube and all kinds of Hotmail accounts and so forth, creating people with like fake identifications and fake names and so forth. The whole purpose of just making burner accounts just for a scavenger hunt. It was probably a lot more. Eventually, like YouTube, Yahoo actually started making you have like a credit card.
Yeah, you gotta start
making you
identifying who you are.
And I'm like, I liked creating a bunch of like just artificial names and giving them to you.
So did all of the other folks who were engaged in less than friendly activities.
Yeah. Of course, like, all reasons to do so, I really felt bad for my dad because when it came for him to get his own Gmail account for his phone and stuff, I made the entry of into I created him an email account called Bruce Wayne. And people started physically calling him Bruce, and I'm like, that was not my intention. I don't know anyone who would just assume that an email account was someone's name. But apparently some people just took that direct. Interesting enough, my dad's middle name was Bruce. So.
So he's just like, how'd you all know?
Well, he does not like being called Bruce. He did not approve of that whole thing that I did there. And I'm like, well, my thinking is I would never use my real name as an email address. I just didn't suspect that anyone who saw it, like a doctor or something, would somehow forget his name. You know.
All right, so what have I missed?
Oh.
So there's this
The
maze
has gotten
thing.
worse.
Oh, we're still on that.
Oh yeah,
It is
it's
definitely
not done yet.
never ending.
Well, we're building the ending now.
That's what they say, but I don't believe them.
Well, it's a very involved ending.
It's gotten worse.
Yeah, no, it's yeah.
Sadly, without you to tell us to stop, we just kept going.
Yeah, we kind of did just keep going and going and going. But hi. How are you?
Hey. Oh dear.
No, this is all pretty much for show. So come down through here. Yeah, no, all of that's gonna be pretty much just for show. So you come down through here, and then you gotta
Hold
go
on one
up.
second.
I'll take you to a place of the maze that you've seen. So that's where the sheep are going to be. And the sheep are important for something you'll figure out later. I don't know how much you know. But the sheep are going to be important. And we also have to I will also show you the other free resources, which should be this way. Oh, through here.
It's amazing how you know your way around this place.
Over here.
DK has
This
nightmares.
side. Yeah, I know this place pretty well at this point. And then this is gonna be where you're gonna get the apples, and so you're gonna have to go through this mini maze.
Jeez.
So the maze in the maze, but this maze is very small. This maze is very small. So this is where you're gonna get the apples.
You just like torturing people.
So we were gonna. I was thinking about how we were gonna do this, and I think we would have it done in groups instead of one at a time, because one at a time could take too long for people to solve. So okay, yeah, fair. So this way, through here, here.
I lost you.
Yeah.
Found
What?
you. Hold on.
Over here.
Okay.
Alright, and so this is where you'll get light. And light's gonna be important.
Okay.
And so down here, you're gonna get.
By the way, just so you can laugh at me,
I
just got Plat 1 in duels. And the
Nice.
season ends next week.
Yeah, so that's where light's going to be. So now you know
Which
you
means that
know where sheep, apple, and light are going to be.
No, I don't. I have not been keeping track.
Yeah, but like, you know, you've seen that they exist at least.
Yeah, I know they're here.
And then this one is a bit harder to. This place is a bit hard to find. And technically, you never have to find it, but it makes everything a lot easier. I think I've gone too far. Ah, I know where I am. So we're going to
Hold
put
on.
a. Hmm?
Alright, we're good.
So we're going to put a trader here, and that'll be important. Wait, I blocked that? Oh, I don't know. I blocked that exit. This way? No. Looking for a glass block and a wall. The singular glass block. And I know it's around here. Hmm. Cobra, we're over here. Ah, here it is. This is what I was looking for. So this tells you mostly everything. This room. So you remember those signs that we had? Yeah, that's what all this is about. They have a purpose now. Yeah, so this tells you what you need to exit. You need the anti-life equation and dark side. So to get the anti-life equation, you need one Shadow Rampage and an anti-Eye Gamer. So you get the anti-Eye Gamer by first getting Moss and Eye Gamer, which are both one light, and then you combine the two and you get anti-Eye Gamer. And so that's one part. And so Shadow Rampage is Rampage plus Darkness, and if you come over here, you can see that light equals Rampage. And I don't remember how you get Darkness, because anti-cow isn't a thing that exists. There's another way to get Darkness that I forgot.
And so he forgot, so you will never leave.
Well, it's in the
Trapped there
other sign
forever.
room. Because there's one more that just tells you mostly everything. The other sign room has one of the traders.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so how it works is there are 3 free resources. And then there are 3 traders. And then there's exit somewhere.
So basically what I've missed is crazy person math. Don't say no, 'cause you know.
I mean, it's not really math.
Oh, the map equals dark side.
Dark side,
And-
but not darkness. You need darkness. For wait, is that it?
I
Anti-cow.
still see anti-cow equals darkness.
How do we get anti-cow?
One cow equals an anti-cow.
How do we get a cow? Did we ever make a way to get a cow?
One cake equals one cow.
This doesn't. I don't think we've ever
Oh,
built that line.
Okay, never mind. I see. One sheep equals an anti-cow.
Ah, I see.
Yeah, there we go. So you would just need one sheep.
Mm-hmm. So to get the anti-life equation, you would need 1 sheep, 2 light, 3 light. 1 sheep and 3 light to get the anti-life equation.
All right.
And then where did oh yeah, you got the apple to get the gyroscope to get the map.
Oh yeah, one gyro equals one map.
Yeah. And so you can see those. Wait, where'd you go? No.
And one shadow rampage plus one anti iGamer equals anti-life equation.
Yeah, and this is the other room. Yeah, one cow equals one anti-cow. I don't think we have... Oh, there. One sheep equals anti-cow. So it is written.
Excuse me, no.
What?
My cousin came on here and claimed my iron farm.
That's unfortunate.
I have ignored claims. It doesn't matter.
Where do we mark the trades for the apple? I don't think we have them written anywhere. Unless I have to go over there and check.
$24 apples equal a gyro.
24.
Yeah. Unless you like
Yeah, but
I think we're just gonna give them all 24 when they get to the
Yeah.
exit of the apple orchard maze.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's the only thing we use the apples for.
Yeah. But I don't think we have that process written anywhere.
I think it is. It's in my thing.
Yeah, but I checked I
and-
checked the knowledge room and I checked the mysterious travelers room, and it wasn't in either.
Yeah, can I teleport to those two rooms? I don't know where they are.
Let me go to knowledge really quick.
Actually, I think I'm here
Ah,
already.
yeah, you found knowledge. I'll go over to the mysterious traveler. Yeah, iGamer, do you see why I was thinking we would do this in groups?
Yeah.
Oh, this is the mysterious traveler.
I think there was a third room.
I'm only gonna be
Where?
able to
What,
stay-
did the campsite have signs?
Can I have a new Can I have a new invite? I moved for 1 second.
I'm only gonna be able to stay till like 8:30 my time because I have to go do homework. So, Mr. B, while they've been working on this maze madness, what have you been up
Oh.
to?
The exit. Go to the exit rampage.
I am just building out my under the sea village,
Oh, that's right. You were working on it.
but I'm making it more under the sea-ish.
Okay.
So
Is it still in that spot near spawn, like where you guys set up your first little base, whatever?
yeah, by the pirate ship.
I think I may have hit that in a random area, but
Do you think it's in the campsite?
I think I just put it on the wall. But
Nah, it should be put in either knowledge or mysterious travelers then.
yeah. Why don't we put that in Mysterious Travelers then?
Do you need me to get there?
I tempted to follow you, but
Nah, I am.
I think
speed.
I have it somewhere in the maze. But you're right. We should probably have that with the Mysterious Traveler.
Oh, 29.
Oh.
What's up?
Okay.
Hi.
Sorry about that. We were eating dinner.
No,
Nice,
right?
nice.
All good. Welcome, welcome.
Why, thank you, thank you. Let me start up my Minecraft here. So I am in a very unfortunate situation.
Oh.
When the
Ah,
powers that be at Microsoft made me
Oh, yeah.
migrate,
I know this
To-
already.
they made me migrate to a Microsoft account, email account. I created one. And then very foolishly forgot the username and password for it. So my 29th Doctor account exists only on my one workhorse computer here at home.
you don't remember?
Unless I want to spend hours and hours trying to figure out. Oh, I died. That's unfortunate. There we go.
29th died. No.
Long time ago.
Almost sounds like the silliness that my ISP came up with. They created a second email account associated with my ISP email account. And if one of my parents misspell the password when like interacting with the bill, it locks that account permanently, temporarily, / permanently, and then also locks the backup account. And so what I have to do is I have to log into the backup account, recover that with my other email account, and then use that account to unlock the primary account.
Complicated.
Oh,
I don't even think I remember the username. That's the worst part.
Oof,
Ooh.
oof, indeed.
All right. So yeah, what's everybody's thoughts on 19.2?
Sounds like a plan.
All right.
Don't think it can go wrong.
Nothing can go wrong.
Anything could go all kinds of wrong.
Oh, that's very funny.
Rampage, so encouraging.
Your over abundance of trust in the system there is.
You're like, well, nothing can go horribly wrong, so I guess it's
See.
fine.
That's what
See,
backups are for.
now you just really messed with us here. Oh wow, Spigot is 10 years old earlier last week.
Wow.
What? Dang.
Spigot started on November 21st, 2012.
That's crazy.
There are all kinds of updates that are going to happen. And I don't know if that's going to affect you guys at all. I know there's a quest update.
I might actually. So, I was considering possibly switching out our quests to a Sangata plugin.
Okay.
That does quests. That's one of their paid-for plugins.
Sure.
But it has a bunch of bugs right now because it's still in beta. So I own it now. So if it comes out of beta and isn't a buggy mess, I will probably use it because I'll be more familiar with it than I am the one that we have now. But
Right.
I don't know yet.
All right. That's fair.
Yeah.
We'll find out.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So how long ago did they switch all of the Epic plugins to a subscription.
I
feel
don't
like
know.
they did that a while ago.
I didn't know it was a subscription.
It's not for you because you owned the plugin already.
Do I own all updates as well then?
Yeah,
All right.
but for any future buyers, as far as I know, you should still have access to the updates, but for any future buyers, everything in the Epic category, you have to subscribe in order to access.
Very interesting.
Yeah. I mean, I guess the plus side with that is when you subscribe, you automatically get access to all Epic plugins.
What's the subscription?
15 a month.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh. Interesting. I forgot to take my pills today.
Oops.
Whoop.
It's gonna get
Yeah.
crazy around here.
I'm gonna sit here and refill my my pill thingy here like an old man. While I talk to you guys.
Nope.
It's what threw me was like all of last week. Like I've been traveling around all over the place the last couple weeks, and it's been insane. I got to hang out with the legendary Stephen Reed, if any of you know who he is.
Nice.
I actually picked him up from the airport.
No way.
Way.
Awesome.
Stephen Reed is like a internationally known Minecraft and gamer. He talks to governments about how to infuse gaming and Minecraft into their curriculum.
Huh.
Nice.
Yeah, this guy's like, if you want to do anything in school with Minecraft, like this guy is the guy. He's awesome.
He is, and he's a good guy too. So like he and I, we got to hang out and we had dinner the one night, and it was just a really good chat.
Ooh.
And I didn't know he moved to Qatar.
Ooh. Wow.
Why?
Yeah, I guess his wife got a job,
Okay.
a really good one, and it happened right around the same time. Like he's been doing his own thing for a long time,
Mhm.
and then Microsoft finally picked him up officially, and they said, you know, you can. We want you to come to Redmond originally, and then COVID hit, and they're like, guess it really doesn't matter where you are. Everybody's remote, you know. So,
Yep.
you know, his wife said, we're going to. I got this thing in Qatar. Can I go there? And they said, yeah, let's just go.
Interesting. Cool.
So, yeah.
That's fun. Steve is doing a bunch of traveling right now too, I think.
He's gearing up for a lot of traveling. He's going to be going to tour of two of the major educational conferences.
Nice.
One of them being FETC, I think is first, or
Okay.
TCEA. I forget which. The two main ones are what they call FETC, which is FETC,
Yeah.
Florida Education Technology Conference, I think, something like that. And although I think they changed it and they rebranded it to call it Future Technology, and they're branching out. So this year's actually being held at NOLA. Instead of in Florida. So they're branching out to being a possible competitor to ISTE. So that he's going to that one, and then he's going to TCEA, which is Texas Computer Technology Educator, something like that. So it's the Texas one. And those are the two big ones besides ISTE, which is going to be this year in Philadelphia, which is going to be awesome.
Do you talk to Steve Isaacs anymore, ever, or no?
Rarely. There's no need to. You know, I might chat with him about something or the other. He's into this whole other realm outside of Minecraft anymore, and it's
I
difficult. it's difficult to relate with him about anything. Like I don't
Yeah,
play.
I just didn't
I
know
don't
if
play
you two
Fortnite.
talked at all about anything
No,
still, or not really.
we're gonna go with not really. Um, but yeah, he's on a different tier now.
Yeah, well, he I know went down the major epic route with
Yeah.
Fortnite.
Considering he works for them,
Yeah.
he might have had to have done that.
What's
Well,
that now?
but he I think picked up that spot with them because he was doing a lot of stuff
Yeah, he was.
with them already before they hired him.
The other-
like he got big into Fortnite in the classroom, I know, as well as creativity wise. That took up a lot of his streaming time, I think, and so I think that's how he ended up with them.
He also, I think, was, and I don't know for sure or not, but I think like there was a job that opened up at Microsoft,
Ooh.
and I think he applied or he should have applied, and either he didn't because he was told he wasn't going to get it, or he applied and he didn't get it, and he should have.
So
And
that's
I
how
think
he
that
ended
just-
up with them.
I think that's kind of like spurned him a bit, which it should have.
Hmm. I was gonna say, with his experience and his background, that would be
Yeah.
tough. Yeah, I could see that.
Like he's just the man. He knows. It's not just that he knows the game. He knows how to talk to people. Like he would be a
Yes.
great super agent in Microsoft's quiver of arrows. But he didn't get it. This other guy, Stephen Reed, got one that I think maybe Steve Isaacs could have gotten.
Okay.
But anywho. So no, I feel bad for this group here. I haven't stopped by. I don't play with you guys hardly. I don't.
This is my first time back on in like a month. So.
Yeah, we're pretty traumatized. We're trying real hard to keep it all in. Keep those emotions.
I
at
feel
bay.
horrible. But you guys are always. I'm thrilled you guys still come and hang out with us. I really am.
Yeah.
Oof.
And I made a contact with an educator when I was there in New York.
Oh yeah, how'd that all go?
It went well. Like I was giving a 3-hour talk on Minecraft in general, and Microsoft has
Look at you.
Microsoft has like 3 quote unquote courses they have set up.
Yeah.
Microsoft 101, 201, and 301, and they come with appropriate slide decks for different things. And
Yeah.
so I was giving 101 and a little bit of 201 during a 3-hour stint there at Nicegate, and I was scheduled to only have 3, and 10 showed up, which
Love
is
it.
kind of cool. You know, it massaged my ego really well. But this one guy came in, like he was a high school physics teacher, and he's been like using it in and out for a little bit, and he was asking me really good questions too, like about inclusivity. Like, does Minecraft have a color blindness setting? I was like, what? Color blindness setting? What are you talking about?
I know they have subtitles.
Yeah, and so I binged it, and turns out that people have created
I'm sure
resource
there's mods now and resource packs for it.
Yeah, people have created resource packs for it. And what's the other word when you? Is it a resource pack when you like make all the? What is it?
Shaders?
Yes. Shaders. Those are kind of things. And I tried to explain that to them. It's like I know that there are people out there that have made blocks look like a million other things they wanted to, you know.
Yeah.
But I didn't know that anybody had ever actually worked on a color blindness one. And
I'm
it
not
makes sense.
surprised. I figured. You figure if people make all of this other stuff for themselves, someone who's colorblind would probably eventually get around to making one.
Well, there's also different kinds of color.
Oh, I
blindness.
know. There's so many different ones.
Which then brought me to the idea of, you know, why doesn't Microsoft have a setting or motion? Because they're usually pretty on point with,
Inclusivity.
yeah,
Especially if they have a program specifically designed for education where you know that that's a big focus point.
right.
I guess maybe some of it may be because generally in Minecraft you have the names of things, and it's less important
That's true.
to know what color they are, because if you do try to correct for color blindness, you're changing the color of things to other colors, and if someone has, like, say, a red color blindness, is switching the color of watermelon super useful? Probably not, because you'd be changing it to maybe a different color that can be seen. You know, it's. I guess maybe I don't think that they think it's necessary because you correlate the object to its behavior. The game doesn't rely so much on your understanding of color.
Fair enough.
A little bit. But anyhow, then what was interesting, and I didn't tell them this, but I when I binged it, I found a YouTube video of Jerome ASF,
Yeah.
and I wanted to tell them, oh, I know this guy, but I didn't want to come off as looking like too much of a Yahoo, you know?
Yeah.
So I did not say anything about it. I guess it was like in my head grinning while he was talking, because he found one of the things
Mhm.
that works like that. But anywho, I thought that was funny.
So years ago, when I was in Steve's class, I'm not even gonna count the years anymore.
Yeah. Welcome. Come on in. The water's fine.
He had Jerome come in to the class.
Oh wow.
Via Skype. We did it because he couldn't come in person, but he came over Skype and we got a chance to talk to him. And then I hung out because I didn't have anywhere to go after the class and talked to him one-on-one with Steve for a bit, and that was kind of chill. But he was one of Steve's students years ago.
Was he?
Yeah, he's from my district.
That is
That's-
insane.
That's how Steve is hooked up with him. Is he was one of Steve's students years before I was.
That's absolutely crazy.
Yeah. My friends were like, "You're lying to." No, I'm not. Oh god. I think I told you this, Doc, but I did the 101, 201, and 301 courses for Minecraft educators
Yeah,
through Microsoft.
it's pretty basic.
Yeah. I assume you've done them. Or is that what you were doing your talk for?
I didn't even do them. I just
Oh.
read through the slide deck and said, "Yeah, I can do this."
Yeah. I did it because I'm like, yeah, I'll just make it something official that I could have for possibly expanding my horizons in the future with Minecraft stuff, but who knows?
There was this. Microsoft used to have this whole thing of badging. You get badges
Yeah.
on their learning
On
website,
the Learn website, yep.
and it was like a badge of honor, so to speak. No pun intended. But it was a point of bragging rights. Let's put it that way. That you racked up as many things as you could, and
Right.
And it was including, OneNote, Excel,
Yeah, it's just
You know,
the stupid stuff that you know how to use.
Office framework. Right.
Breeze through this to get the badge.
But they would, they would have different sections of this is going to take 1 hour, this is going to take 2 hours, this is going to take 3 hours, 40 minutes, 50 minutes, whatever. But at the end of every one, it had a quiz that you would take, and if you passed the quiz with 80% or better, you got the badge.
Right.
On almost every single one of my badges that I own, I just went right to the quiz. And just went right through it. And I was
That's
like,
what
yeah,
I did for the Minecraft one too.
exactly. So I didn't have to take the badge. Well, I guess I could still just to get the badge envy up, but I mean, if I had to. But I remember I just looked through the slide deck and I was like, I can teach this. This isn't hard.
But doctor,
What?
you don't need no stinking badge.
You don't need no stinking badges.
I thought you might like that one.
What was that from? Was that Cheech and Chong?
I don't know what the original reference was from.
Was that, what do you call it, with Steve Martin and the Three Amigos?
Thought it was that, but I doubt myself.
I doubt myself as well. You want to hear something really funny about that movie? You know, the son of a motherless goat.
Oh, that's where you pull that from. Movies. Okay.
It's in the movie that we just mentioned, which I'm decidedly forgetting right now. Three Amigos. And son of a motherless goat. So I've said that a lot, in public, especially just because you train yourself as an educator not to swear. And so you train yourself to say other things like cheese and rice,
Yes.
or
You do that all the time.
right. Well, because you cannot
Yeah,
in front of kids, you cannot.
of course.
But I actually, one of the long-term, I call it now long-term jokes with a long-term payoff that I'm doing is I'm collecting I'm collecting web, not web addresses. What's the word? Domain names.
Yeah.
I'm collecting domain
million
names.
domains.
And I don't have 50 million. I think I have maybe 10.
Yeah.
And these are long-term jokes that one day will pay off, just not yet.
One day someone will pay me for these.
It's not even going to be paid for. It's just going to be like, there's going to be a joke, and it's just going to be brought up in conversation, and I'm going to have something ready to go. Like right now, I just own the domains, and there's nothing there, absolutely nothing there. I just pay whatever it is a year, $20, $30, not even, sometimes 15, 10, and it's just parked. I own it. That's it. One of them is sonofamotherlessgoat.com. I own that one. TerribleAssWords.com. 88milesanour.com. WTF. I own that.
I forgot about that one.
WTF. I can't think of what else I own. I think the rest of them are just really stupid. Or it's my name, Hankles.pro. I used to own, when I was in college back in the 90s, I owned Hankles.net. Not even Hankles.com. Hankles.com. I owned Hankles.com. And I did not have the financial wherewithal to do anything with it. And so I ended up having to let it go. And I am now deeply, deeply ashamed and sorry that I did. Because in Philadelphia, there is a company that does electrical wiring and lineman company, like your main electric company, but different.
Are they
They're
the ones that took it over?
They're for hire. They're called Hankles and McCoy. And yeah, they took it over. And I'm never going to get it back. But if I had that, man, I could have just released it to them, And I could have just sliced out my own email, mark@hankles.com, which would have been cool, but can't do it. Because someone else has my last name, but whatever.
It's also possible they may have let the name go, and they physically leased it only because it became available.
No, I don't. I had it. It's like I think not many people knew about the internet when I got it. It was like 96. 96. I mean, this was the days that not even Microsoft had Internet Explorer yet. I don't think Internet Explorer was created until.
No, they
Now
didn't.
you're gonna make me. You're gonna make me bang it now. How old is Internet Explorer?
Too old.
97. 97. It came with 96, I guess. 90. So like this is like the early days. Nobody even knew what the internet was. And I was actually getting online and just going on the back end of websites, domains, and downloading stuff for free. I got to the
Of course
Windows
you
server. I got to the Windows server. I mean, these are the early days of things like Napster and everything else when no one had a clue, really, how anything worked. And it was easy to do.
A series of tubes.
It was easy to do. Like I remember having Napster at my house in 97, 98, and like it took forever to download a song, like half an hour. And because I had, that kind of thing at my house.
Same here.
And I started working at a school, and they had this wonderful blue wire that came out of a wall. And I brought my tower into school, and I plugged it in. I had bought a card. I had to get a network card because all I had was the regular telephone card in the back of my, the modem card in the back of my computer. So I had to actually go out and buy a network card just so it would be compatible.
That's fine.
And I plugged it in, and man, I get songs in 2 seconds. I still to this day have about 36 gigabytes of songs that I got. I found this one guy that was a DJ, and he had so much music, 50s, 60s, 70s, and I just got as much of it as I could before they, started shutting things down. But you could go up to Microsoft.com on the back end of the website with FTP, and you could just do a search of what was on the server, and it would tell you. And then you could download whatever. You could download the latest Windows program. You could download the latest Office, which I did. And then the trick was finding an actual key that would work.
Yeah, because then you'd have to go try and find a key because it wouldn't come with a key if you just download it straight off their server, but it won't
Right.
let you use it if you don't have a key.
Yeah, well, this was right after, there was a time when you didn't need a key. All you
Right.
needed was a software.
Now, then they eventually were like, people are downloading it. Let's start using
Right.
keys.
And I was one of the reasons why they had to do the key.
Broke it
Sorry,
for
everybody.
everyone.
It's kind of like, gas, back in the day, you could pump your gas and then go pay. I remember those days.
And you're saying you're one of the reasons why that had to
I
change
am not
too?
the one of the reasons on that one, no. No. My gas attendant, my gas owner he scared me. So, Thomas Reardon, a guy named Thomas Reardon, created Internet Explorer. Unless, of course, you watch that TV show, Dora the Explorer. Then it's the Explorer,
Vamonos.
teaching millions of children how to mispronounce Explorer.
This is what we get for all the horrible things we did.
What?
Honestly.
This is our punishment.
So maybe, but so those were the heydays of the internet. Was like you could go to websites and just download whatever you needed, and no one cared.
Meanwhile, there's me sitting here, a DJ who has to pay $200 a year for my music pool service. Just like, please help.
Really?
I know a guy
You want?
who's got like 40s and 50s and 60s, got like 30
I was just gonna
gigabytes
say,
of
you
it.
want it? I'll give you a thumb drive next time I see you down in Philly. There.
I think it's the licensing fee. So
It's
Like,
part
you
of
get
it's
in
the
trouble.
licensing fee, and then part of it's because I use it for actual like business purposes, and then the other part of it is that I have exclusive access to a lot of like extended cuts and remixes that aren't publicly available.
You say that like I didn't have that either when I had Napster.
Oh, I know. But yeah, so
Yeah,
now
I remember
it's
the
just so
Napster
locked
Kazaa
down.
days.
Napster.
The only thing-
Napster. What was
the
after
only-
Napster? Wasn't it LimeWire?
I don't even care.
Oh,
Once they made it, you had to pay for it. I was out. Yeah,
Well,
LimeWire was there for a while.
and Kazaa, I believe. Yeah, Kazaa.
Yeah, because then there was another one that were for bigger files. I forget the name
The
of that
one bad thing about Kazaa was that people would mislabel things.
Oh, Napster too.
And as a child, I generally believed that everyone would provide me the file I was looking for.
It was almost the original Rickroll. You'd download a song, thinking
And it would
was,
be the
you
wrong
know,
song.
AC/DC Back in Black, and you'd play it, and it'd be like, whatever. Come on, man.
Yeah,
Jerk, mislabeled your song.
generally, I used it to like see anime that I normally wouldn't be able to see because a lot of the anime never made it to America. So I kind of used it as a resource to see all kinds of like not movies, but like TV shows and stuff and cartoons and anime that just weren't available here in America.
Pre-Crunchyroll.
But yeah, but pre Crunchyroll, because there was no way to even acquire these things because oddly enough it only came here if someone paid money to bring it here, right?
Yeah.
And if no one paid for it, no one was going to get access to it. There's even like there's actually some Japanese companies to this day didn't release their games here in America, and like they fully translated the game, like they translated it into English subtitles, and they still don't sell it on our markets.
Thank God Nintendo didn't do that.
Well, you don't know how many Nintendo games have never made it to America.
That's true.
For example, Bahamut Lagoon. Probably never even heard of that game. Do you know that was a great RPG strategy game that just never was translated into English?
I mean, at least we got the big ones.
No, we didn't get the big ones. We were denied the big ones. We were given the leftovers.
Someone's not bitter.
Okay, so for example, Earthbound. Do you know why they had to call it Earthbound and not the game's actual name?
No.
Because the name of the Earthbound originally in Japan was Mother 2. Guess what happened to Mother 1 and Mother 3?
I don't know.
That's right, we didn't get it. Final Fantasy, right? Final Fantasy did the same thing. Final Fantasy VI was called Final Fantasy III in the States. I'll let you guess why.
We only got 1 and 2.
No, we didn't even get 2. Final Fantasy II was Final Fantasy IV.
Oh.
Oof, right? So when
Yeah.
Final Fantasy VII came out, people got really confused here in the States. Because they just did away with the numbering system.
Right.
They stopped lying to us, so no, that still happens, unfortunately.
All right then.
We just live in the abyss of just not knowing the truth. And in no
Amazing.
way is Nintendo any better. Because Final Fantasy 2, 3, and 5 were on Nintendo consoles.
Nice.
Now that I've like disrupted your illusions of reality, are you happy?
Always.
I need
Now
illusion disrupting every so often.
So just so you know, that's why I come off a little bitter to Nintendo.
Mm.
I'm just really glad that we got like Super Mario RPG. I would have rioted.
There's an
So-
RPG for Super Mario?
Yeah, and it's
didn't
not
even know
Paper
that.
Mario. It's not Paper Mario. So here's a funny thing. Nintendo went to another developer and let them make the game. This is why all other Paper Marios are lesser products in my eyes. Super Mario RPG Legend of the Seven Stars was made by Square Enix, who makes Final Fantasy.
So Rampage,
Hi.
do you
Have you
have
heard of
Among
this
Us
Mario
VR
thing?
yet?
No, I don't. I am attempting to acquire people.
What's this
So
for?
Among Us VR came out.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, and I need people.
So one thing I will say is that they teamed up with the devs of I Expect You to Die for it.
Oh, really?
Yes, so it's a collab between Inner Sloth and Shell Games.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Just so you have an idea of, I guess, how well integrated the VR is.
Yeah, no, that's great.
It's good. It's good.
Yeah, I mean, I would love to do it, but I wouldn't want to do public lobbies, so we would have to find more people.
And why wouldn't you want public lobbies? I'm just curious.
Because people are trashy and toxic and...
Okay, so here's how I get around that. When I've played, I play in quick chat only lobby.
There's quick chat only lobbies?
Yes, so they give you plenty of options in terms of chatting. They allow you to make accusations, question where the body is, everything, right? Like, they have just general reactions and statements, accusations, defenses, all sorts of stuff, right? And they allow you to call out specific players, and it's great. The quick chat system is actually really, really well sorted and integrated. So there are lobbies where you can use your mic and do proximity chat. But you can also go into quick chat only lobbies, and there's no way to actually type out messages. So people can't be toxic because they're limited to the quick chat. So it's a little safety cushion.
It's been so long that I've logged into FTP that I forgot my password.
Oh boy.
Either way, I feel like doing it in a lobby, in a private lobby, would just be better.
Agreed, but
How
But
many
then you have to
Public
find
lobbies aren't-
people.
public lobbies aren't as bad as I expected. The only issue is then you have to find that many people who own a VR headset.
Yeah. So I could probably acquire 2 more.
I could only find one.
You could find 1. I know another person who has VR who would have been able to do it, but I don't know that they want to, because for some reason they're like totally slanted against Among Us now.
I see.
So trying to get them to do it would probably be difficult.
Yeah, it's kind of funny about that, Rampage,
Mm-hmm.
is that Darktide's public things aren't as toxic, and you'd expect them to be.
Yeah, true.
I remember we used to play Among Us every night after this.
It wasn't every night, but
It was
a
most
few.
nights. There was this. We had a streak going for a while where it was pretty much every night.
Really?
After pretty much every Sunday after the stream for quite a bit.
Yeah,
So
the,
Rampage,
was
I'm
fun.
sorry.
the only problem would have been would be people. Getting people.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's always the problem.
Especially since you need so many people.
Yeah. But yeah.
So Rampage, you now own another VR game. I'm sorry.
Wait, what?
I know you're disappointed. Yeah.
Wait, what did you? Wait. Okay. Okay. All right.
Also, I discovered something slightly concerning about Among Us.
Oh.
What?
That a lot of its sus, that that sound
Uh-huh.
was featured a lot in the original Red Faction game. And so while I was playing it, I was like looking around all this. I was like, what? And Red Faction is a very, very old game. It's like the PS2 era.
Oh wow.
Yeah. I didn't know that they had taken from a similar audio sample library.
I had a PS2.
Did you ever play the original Red Faction?
So we had the PS2 at our family beach house. And it was an extra one that my uncle had laying around from I don't know what. So no.
See.
I just remember it also didn't have a memory card, so
Yeah, that was one of the worst things about the PlayStation 2 when I first got it, is I didn't have a memory card, so I couldn't save my games.
yeah, that happened.
So all my epic strategy games that required hours of playthrough, I'd have to start over.
Yep, yep. Mood. So 29th. Any major, relatively local gaming events / gaming education events I need to put on my radar?
ISTE,
Oh yeah, when is that?
end of July. June, the end of June.
Okay. It's a weekend, right?
It starts on a Saturday and goes through to a Wednesday.
And where is it?
Philadelphia this year. It moves around from year to year. Like last year it was in NOLA,
Okay.
New Orleans. And I think the year before that it was a virtual one in LA, which kind of stunk. But the year before that,
It stinks
I
because
think-
it was virtual or because it was in LA?
yes.
I was gonna say both.
So yeah.
Oh, did you hear about that new horrible Minecraft bug that was found in one of the new versions?
No.
You could
No.
get kicked out of single player for spamming chat.
Okay.
In
Not sure
in
the
one
exact-
of the snapshots, you could get infinite books with their new chiseled bookshelves of any type. It could even be written.
29th, we might need to look into that before we upgrade.
It's a snapshot, not
Oh,
19.
No, not the books. The
Oh.
chat kicking thing.
I'm pretty sure your thing stops people from that anyway.
As far as I know,
Okay.
and I've looked into this, I think a little bit I've looked into it, maybe not intently, but as far as I can tell, the whole kicking people out requires you to actually have people report you.
Ah.
And frankly, we don't have the traffic to worry about it.
Fair enough.
And I think they do their due diligence to a certain degree and look and see the what the things are. But I think because we're behind a bungee cord, it doesn't matter anyway.
Oh, that's right.
Which is what really made me say, son of a motherless goat. Let's just do it.
Right. I was going to Google something.
You were going to Google.
Oh, Rampage! I've been actually meaning to talk to you about something.
Oh?
Yeah.
Also 29th, I think at this point, if to back up everything and then take the BQ servers down and allocate them to something else, I think we're more than cool to do so.
You see me on right now?
No, why? Is that what you're doing?
I'm uploading a bunch of stuff.
What is this, BK?
This is gonna be for my pumpkins.
Just because I don't think
DK does not have enough pumpkins.
I don't foresee a future in which that is going to be needed again.
General Drafting Company made these. Hey, right?
In which what is not going to be needed again?
BQ.
No.
Like if you want to download the backups and then just allocate those servers to something else, I think we'll be fine. Oh, I never got to talk. So I told you I was working with her on stuff a while ago. That it got delayed until May, so
It figures.
that ended up getting pushed back. We'll see.
So Rampage, I sent you a link to a video to watch at another time, but it is where a fake city came into existence because someone successfully rolled deception way too many times. In real life. Like, this is like a real life city that was not real, and it became real because some map makers, as part of like a copyright thing, to protect to make sure that no one was copying their maps, put fake locations on the map. And so many people kept looking for this town that someone decided to make the town real. So this is where like a deception check has caused in the real world a real city to become real that was fake. And I mention this only because of that thing that we did during the Lord of the Rings thing, where the shop that wasn't real became real because of y'all's deception roll.
I don't remember that.
It was that flag shop.
There was a flag shop?
Yeah. It was after the horrible tunnel sequence where all those chaos ants attacked you.
Chaos ants.
Mm-hmm. I never gave y'all the name for it, and no one ever asked me. So
I don't remember this.
I do.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
well, since that happened during our game, once I realized that it actually happened in real life, I thought that was kind of funny. Let's see. So, iGamer, what evil things have you been up to?
School, which is what I'm about to have to go do now.
You still do that?
I do.
Did Rampage get you to give him sheep to test on for unholy experiments on?
Oh no.
No, I don't know. I didn't.
So Rampage, you walked him through all of that, and then didn't ask him to give you a sheep to test on.
I don't know that I could get it to work either way. So,
Okay. Fair enough.
100% no kitty shark or reaper. Meow meow. What does that mean, DK?
The kitty shark is Gura, and the reaper is Callie from Hollow Live. They play Minecraft.
Our friends
They,
from
they,
Huh.
Hollow Knight play Minecraft.
Although this is a government simulated cave and not an actual cave.
have you ever heard of government simulated meat?
What? Huh?
No, I'm gonna assume not.
Blank stares. Whoa, what was that?
Mr. Rio, what happened?
He was like, just one hit me. I
That's
guess
very
being on
rude.
2 health is not really good, huh?
No. No, that's how you die.
Oh, by the way, Rampage, I finally got Nick to play a single round of Darktide. And you know what happened?
Oh, what happened?
The team, the other randos in our party, seized all ammunition.
Huh.
He never saw a pickup. I'm like, man, that's a little weird. Only because, like, you know, me, I don't need ammo. I've evolved past ammo.
Yeah, you've evolved to exploding yourself every couple seconds.
Fine, it's fine. Sometimes
So-
I just think too hard.
So in this game, there's a mage class, and if he uses magic too much, he explodes. And he explodes a lot.
Oh.
Yeah, Rampage was unfortunately very unlucky. One match he joined us, and the entire rest of the team were all wizards.
Yeah, so
Ah.
everyone was a wizard. So every encounter, someone exploded.
Nice.
So the wizards don't necessarily have ammo for their staff, but
Yeah,
instead
no,
have
so-
like a heat system.
So instead of needing ammo and they also just don't get grenades, they explode if they use magic too much.
Fine, it's normal. Absolutely normal. That's how that works.
All right. So I do have to head out. I have some homework that I need to get done. Because I'm in my last 2 weeks of classes
Oh.
for the semester already. So,
So that means you're about to evolve into an even more powerful iGamer.
yes. Doc, I assume you're still here.
Yeah. I don't know if you saw my message I just put out.
I did.
I did not.
I can do it right now, but it requires me to shut down and restart. Who wants?
Who wants
Um,
who wants to update?
Nobody. All right. We'll wait.
Wow.
I was gonna say we can just do it when the stream is over.
Yeah, I think the stream's near the end, I guess.
Probably.
Yeah. I'm probably ducking out right about now anyway.
But Doc, I have a couple things I want to catch up with you about. A couple things I had considered for Mind Fair and some questions I had for you, and then
Sure.
also just to share some funny stories while I've been working with Sangata for a bit.
Ah,
Because I've got some entertainment from the inside now for you.
why? I don't doubt there's not entertainment.
Oh, yeah. No, we're a mess. It's great.
I figured.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You know what's bad when the new support guy, who's still not out of training yet, does more tickets in like a week than they've done in a long time.
Hey man, support is hard.
It is.
Indeed.
You actually have to
It
find people who want
is.
to work.
But I mean, when I came, we had over 70 tickets waiting for support, and I cleaned out 40 in like 1 week. And then we got it down to like 5 left that I can't handle, that nobody seems to want to look at because they're a year old and probably mean nothing at this point. But yeah, no. So we'll have to find some time to catch up at some point soon.
Very good.
All right. With that being said, I'm going to go do some of the dreaded studying, and I'll catch you all hopefully
Not
next week.
studying.
Oh,
Looking forward to it.
iGamer,
Yes.
I bought you
I
Red
saw. It. Thank you
Faction,
very, very much.
and I sent you a link to Dash Faction.
I saw that as well.
You're gonna need that if you want the game to be playable.
Okay.
What?
So,
Love it when games release with bugs make it.
oh, it's not a
unplayable
bug.
with
It's
mods.
that like it's widescreen didn't exist back then,
Right. Okay. Yeah.
and a lot of the input technologies didn't exist. This basically gives you access to full widescreen and direct input,
Great.
which you don't know is super important until you play a game without direct input.
Right. Yes.
I didn't even know
Uh,
direct input was a thing, so. Nice.
Rampage.
Hi.
Car soccer. When will you next be available for car soccer?
I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, because you're gonna have to compete. Because I want to play Dark Tide a lot.
Is that why
Yeah,
he's
you-
been kidnapped a
you
lot
know,
lately?
Well, I haven't. I've been. When DK messages me, it's like the 50-50 right now on if I'm kidnapped when he messages me or not. So,
Thankfully for iGamer, the big update is finally out, and so I'm probably gonna go back to not existing Monday through Thursday.
Oh, Sag. All right. Well, just let me know. In the meantime, I'll continue to play by myself. Whee! All right. Good night, y'all. I'll see you all hopefully next week.
goodbye.
Good week.
Hi.
Goodbye.
So Rampage Direct Input is a technology that makes mouse and keyboarding awesome, and it's been around for quite a while. But some games existed before then, during the before times.
Did you just say
Before
maths?
What?
Huh?
No.
I thought
I
you
said
said
direct
maths.
input. Direct input existed a long time ago, during the olden times. But there are times
Olden.
before that.
There were times before the olden times?
Yeah.
Wow.
Whenever anybody
And,
says old times, I feel attacked.
It is personal, Doc.
No doubt.
So
Are you guys still
imagine
in the game?
Yes.
I left the game so that you could do that, and
Oh.
I would not be holding you back.
All right, we're gonna do this, guys. You ready?
All right, yeah.
Boom. All right.
I have
Wow.
to restart. I have to restart Mindfair, the bungee cord as well.
It's happening.
I'm gonna bail. Thanks,
All
guys.
right. Always a
Mr.
pleasure,
B.
Mr. B.
Talk to you soon.
Oh yes. I'm not seeing any earth-shattering errors. Oop.
Oh.
Spoke
Did you immediately, did an error pop up the moment you said that?
Was it an earth-shattering kaboom?
Not really. I mean, it's minor. I can fix it. But
I will say, Rampage, though, that during this update cycle, people have been much more chill.
Oh, really? That's good.
I think they're
I,
getting used to it.
I've been doing this for years, I believe years at this point. And I don't know, sometimes people get kind of nasty because they want to go first, but they don't tell me that they want to go first. I mean, some people say ASAP, which that doesn't mean first,
Yeah, no,
contrary to what
that's
some people think.
yeah, no, that's like when you can. That's not.
Mhm.
It's not a first.
Oh, I'm gonna have to restart again and stop the server. I'm so sorry.
Oh, it's all right. Uh, Um, but yeah, some people actually like came to me and told me, "Man, can you move me further back?" It's so nice. It's like, sure. Hey,
Can
I don't
you
want to
can
be.
you can you move me further back to
Yeah.
there's this holiday called Christmas. Can you move me to then?
You have no idea how many people pulled that stuff on me.
Uh,
As I said, I had literally someone, I think it was like last year, they were like, yeah, we can only be updated on a Thursday. And it was like, I looked and one of them was Christmas and the other one was like New Year's. I'm like, I see. You horrible
Yeah.
monster. I see what you've done. Certain rules suggest I have to do you this Thursday. I don't want to. Uh, or better yet, the person who comes up to me and says, this state will work really good because we're closed. Yeah, but we're closed too.
Everyone's closed.
Yeah, well, when they pick like a national holiday and just think that we're gonna work through the holiday, unfortunately we can't because we also are closed. It's a holiday. How that works. Now, see, if someone said that they wanted it on Thanksgiving, I totally would do that if the company allowed me to do that. Because, as I said, Thursday that's not Thanksgiving for my family. Because that's not the day that we can sit around and eat together.
Hmm.
So, like for me, the holiday is when it can be actually performed, not when the date the government specified for the event. But heck, I don't really believe in giving gifts during specific times either. So I guess I don't really care too much about government ordered things like that. So I bought you a Warhammer VR game.
I didn't even know there was one.
There's two. That's the 40K one. There's also a fantasy one.
Is it co-op? I'm assuming it's co-op.
Ooh,
Mm.
someone else is in already?
Oh,
Oh,
I didn't even consider checking it.
I've been pressing retry for ages.
Did I forget to enable bungee cord and spigot?
I don't
Son
know.
of a
I'm
mother, let's
just
go.
logging into server.
I probably did. Let me go look at spigot. Every time they upgrade, they wipe it. Bungee cord, true. Save. Close. Refresh.
Read timeout
Not sure if
exception.
I
No.
have to restart. I might have to restart. Fraud. Okay, restart. I'm looking forward to not seeing so many "you need to upgrade this" messages.
Did you get a lot
I
of
think the
those?
only thing the last time I logged in, I got like 8 of them. I think then this one, the only thing I'm probably going to get that for is quest. I didn't look for the quest one yet.
Mm.
Mm. And maybe
I'm
epic
joining the
scores.
world.
How are you
Oh,
joining
it's
the world? I'm
restarting.
still logging the server.
It's restarting here.
But I'm joining now. Okay.
You think you're
stop.
joining.
You have an illusion of joining.
Oh gosh.
I'm now joining world.
How is everyone but me joining?
I'm
I'm
in.
joining as well.
Hey.
It is stable. The only message I got was from quests.
If I get a
New
runtime,
features.
okay, hang on.
I'm stuck on joining world. Oh, never mind. You updated the server to a new version. I need to update my Minecraft, don't I?
Yep, you do.
DK, you're not alone, by the way. Just so you know, you're not alone.
We are officially 1.19.2. That wasn't painful at all.
Hmm.
What's insane about a world that we have is that like this is the wilds update, so like it upgraded a lot of the biomes and stuff like that, but like it pretty much only is biomes that we haven't explored yet. So like we'd have to go out to find
Yeah.
extremely new biomes to recreate everything. There comes Rampage.
Joining world. I'm alive. I've made it. I flew and my teleport to spawn got canceled. What did 1.19 even add?
They called it the wild update. And the biggest thing that it added
Is this the update that
was
added the like
the new
the
chat
deeps
things.
and stuff? Like the
I
super
think
deep
so.
biome?
I think so.
see. Now we can have wardens. Woo.
Do 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 do.
Apparently, the bug notes for 1.19.2 is fixed to crash in social interaction screen.
Well, someone just slept, or they just fixed it.
Hmm.
Who did that? One of you guys?
I didn't sleep.
Interesting.
I'm joining the world now.
There's Rampage. I see Rampage.
Oh,
Alright, I'm here.
hello.
Oh, chat messages can't be verified. Messages sent on this server may be modified and may not reflect the original message.
I didn't get that.
Ah.
Live. Oh, I see. Whenever
is-
someone sends a message, this message is not secure.
Right. Basically, it means that Minecraft can't track it.
That's good.
It is good. All right. We're going to chalk it up to a quasi-successful upgrade.
Yes.
The only error I'm getting is about quests, which he says he's changing soon anyway, so I'm not going to worry about it.
Yeah, it says update to 4.6.1 at Pikamug.
Mm-hmm.
Woo!
I'm also getting an error from Warps.
More?
Yeah. It says /warp system. What's that mean? Warp
I think
system.
that's for where you actually create a system of warps. It's like I don't think I've ever used that particular system.
Okay.
Oh, warps in chat, apparently. Alright, that worked. Oh, I
We
see
did
everything is
it!
going smoothly.
Success! The polarizer worked!
Yay, it did.
But what about the flux capacitor? Does that still work?
I don't know. See, the polarizer is where we were going to reverse the polarity of the server to allow the new 1.19.2 update.
Yeah, we built it a while ago at this point. It's the polar. It's the face of polar. It's over
We thought that
there.
would be like a funny thing to do.
Mm.
Well, everybody, I hope you have enjoyed. If you have, please slap like, subscribe, and see you next time. Goodbye.